Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today we will learn how to give personal opinions in writing. I'm going to show you what preparation work you have to do before writing. And also, I will demonstrate how to use the information in hand to write. Here are the steps for writing paragraphs of fact and opinion. First, choose one of the topics that you are interested in. In the model writing, the writer chose to write about sticky notes. Next, do research on the topic that you plan to write about. After that, list your opinion and the fact that you learn in the table. In the end, write your opinions and the facts in paragraphs. Are you ready to walk through all the steps with me? Okay, let's get started with the lesson. First, I need to choose a topic. Since this unit is about inventions, I'm going to choose an invention that I like. Think about the countless inventions in history, ranging from the wheel, the compass, the printing press, the telephone, the light bulb, the internet, etc. All of them are great inventions that changed the world. But today, I would like to share the invention that helps us to be smarter. That is Google Glass. Before telling you whether I think it's a good invention or not, I need to do research on that. So I got more information to justify my point of view. The first version of Google Glass was launched in 2013. It is a wearable computer featuring a head-mounted display in the form of eyeglasses. It functions as a hands-free smartphone, letting users access the mobile internet browser, camera, maps, calendar, and other apps by tapping the glass or voice commands. After you got the general ideas of Google Glass, I will list the opinions and the facts that I learned in a table. I will use the table in your workbook. It's on page 93. I will list my opinions on the left-hand side column and state the facts in the right-hand side column. All the facts are used to support my opinions. Here is my plan. First of all, I think Google Glass is great because it helps learning. So I'm going to write down, it is a great invention that helps learning. Now I need to think of some facts to support my opinion. I can ask myself, why is Google Glass a great invention? And why I like it? And how we can use Google Glass in learning. Since it's got a very special feature called augmented reality. It can change the location and timing of studying. Also, it introduced new and additional ways and methods of learning. So you see, I write down the feature and how this feature helps learning. I would like you to know that this table is a kind of tools to help us organize the ideas. So you can write the complete sentences or just point forms in it. There is only one fact. It's not persuasive enough. So I'm going to add one more supporting fact to support my idea. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to write a paragraph of fact and opinion by using the information that I stated in the table. But first of all, I would like you to refer to the writing model again. Look at the writing model that we read last time. The writer states his opinion at the beginning of the paragraph. In order to make himself clear, he gives an elaboration here. Then he states a fact to support his opinion. After that, he states another opinion. Once again, fact to support his opinion. Then he opened a new paragraph for the last opinion and just followed it by supporting facts. At the end of this paragraph, he restated the opinion in the conclusion statement so that the reader can remember his opinion after reading the whole piece of writing. Now it's time to write. You see, I put the table on my left-hand side so I can refer to it easily. I remember I need to state my opinion at the beginning of the paragraph, so I'm going to use this piece of information. I always check whether the sentence makes sense by reading aloud the sentence. It's a great invention that helps learning. I shouldn't use is at the beginning of the sentence because nobody knows what it refers to, so I need to change it. Since I'm talking about the invention Google Glass, so I'm going to correct it. In order to emphasize Google Glass is very helpful and beneficial, I would like to use the other adjective. I'm going to change great to valuable. Google Glass is a valuable invention that helps learning. It seems better now. Then I can write the supporting facts. It's got one of the features called augmented reality, AR. Because Google Glass has a lot of features, so I change it to one of the features instead of writing a feature. According to the plan, I should immediately talk about how this invention helps learning. But I worry my readers don't know what AR is, so I decide to add an elaboration here. AR can take static images off a page and bring them to life. It seems okay, so I'm going to write the supporting fact. This is the cause and this is the effect. So in between these two sentences, I would like to add a connective here, which is therefore. AR can also help learning in the other way, so here I'm going to add a connective besides. Then I'm going to use this point and write it in my paragraph. I think the content of this paragraph is quite rich, so I plan to open a new paragraph for the second fact. To make my opinion more persuasive, I will state an event to talk about how Google Glass is used in learning. Instead of directly copy the information to the paragraph, I need to add more details. For example, the time and the place. In order to make my writing more interesting, I will write about what kind of surgery is it. Then I'm going to explain How Google Glass help medical students get involved in the learning process. The writing is almost finished, but I missed something. Do you know what's that? Yes, I forget to use the special expression when I share my opinion. I like this expression. In my opinion, I'm going to use this. I will add it here. But I still miss one more thing. Look at this note. Do you know what I miss? Yes, I forget to restate my opinion, so I'm going to add it now. So here is the final product. Now it's your turn to write about your favorite invention. Let's revisit the steps of writing. First, choose an invention that you like. Next, do research on the invention that you plan to write about. Then, please don't forget to list your opinions and facts in the table that you can find in your workbook on page 93. When you are thinking of the facts, you can use these questions to help you. In the end, write your opinions and facts in paragraphs. When you're writing, you can refer to the writing model in your textbook or the example in this video. I hope you learned something from this video and enjoy writing. See you next time. Bye bye.